Uh, okay, I'm not gonna do no special edits. I'm gonna talk from the heart on this video. No real editing is gonna be on this one, so I'm just gonna give you all what pops out my head. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't, it just won't. Okay, man. So I quit my job. Well, my second job. I had to get a job delivered for Amazon, and it has been a totally bad experience, man. It's been in the way of what I want to do. It's not the best when it comes to having having things to do in real life. Is what I'm going to say, because their job is only serving the person that runs it the most. And I say that you're working for somebody lining their pockets the most, which is not a bad thing, but I want to line my pockets the most. And doing that job, it wasn't the best experience, but it did teach me some certain things that I want to talk about today. Like, why you should always keep going. Why you should always stay focused. It don't matter how ugly it gets in the beginning or how ugly it gets during. Life moves forward and you have to keep going with it. When I loaded my van at work and I drive off, everything falls. Where in my old, I don't work anymore, like I said, I quit. When I would work there, man, you get all these packages you gotta load up in the van, and when I open it up to go do my first delivery or whatever, everything is everywhere. But at the end of the shift, nothing is in the back of the van. It no matter how hard to get, I had to be at a stop for a longer period of time, digging for this package, trying to find it. Everything is everywhere. So many overflow packages. Those are big packages that can't fit in the little bags. So much everything just so packed, so confusing. It's like a maze back there. But at the end of the day, you come back with no packages when you go back to return the van. And why is that? Because I kept going. I kept moving. Regardless of how difficult and how ugly it got, it's still a job to get done. Like Kobe said in one of his iconic messages, job not done yet. Job not done yet until you can't come back until everything is off the van. So job not done yet. And I want to tell you this, man. Never let a job get in the way of your dreams. There's other jobs out here. Amazon is a bad job for me because I have other things I want to do in life. If you don't have anything going, you just need to work, that's a perfect job for you. Maybe you're at 10 or 12 hours. That's a perfect job for you. You don't have anything else going in life. And you come back tired and, and you're able to do that. But for me, I want to focus on YouTube, building my brand on here. If I'm coming back, I get in the shower, I'm falling asleep in the shower, or I'm sitting here trying to record a video. My thoughts are not together. It's not there. I'm trying to edit the video, and I've fallen asleep on the computer. There's something that is in the way of what I need to do. When things are in the way, you got to get it out the way. Because you have the job, because you have a real job to do. There's so many other things, so many other jobs out here that you can have that won't be so demanding to the point to where you can't focus on what you need to focus on most, the thing that means the most to you. Because it's going to get to the point to where you keep doing that thing that's in the way, and you start using excuses. You make constant excuses. And that's something that we don't want to do. We don't want to constantly make excuses of why we're not where we want to be or why we're not where we need to be. We don't want to constantly do that. Because people are going to look at you like, okay, you just, another guy that's just talking. It was just another God that's just this. Just that. Talk about what you could have did, but you didn't do it. Now you in that box with those type of guys. You don't want to be in the box with those type of guys. I say it all the time. Those type of guys get looked at and get talked about, get laughed at all the time. Look at him. He ain't gonna do it for real. He ain't gonna do it. You gotta understand that you gotta cut ties with certain things. Certain things just gotta get out the way, man. I don't care what it is. Some of y'all are in toxic environments, toxic relationships, and you're so obsessed with whatever it is that you won't get it out the way. When you got bigger things that you want to get accomplished. You won't get it accomplished if you can't get in that environment, get out that environment. Look at what God wanted to do for the children of Israel. When he got Moses to go get them to do the Exodus. To get them to the promised land. God had to get them out that environment. The environment that they were in, it was ungodly. God can operate with those people like he wanted to get them on the right path. So he had to get Moses to get them up out of there. Same thing with you. You can't, if you're in an environment to where things are underwhelming at best, you're going to perform in an underwhelming fashion. You're going to always underperform. You're never going to get it right. You're never going to get the job done. You're never going to be able to complete the top task. Because the environment you're in is just not there. Same instance you got to go and you are in an environment that's just not right. Focus on getting out of there. Then scale back. Focus on what you need to focus on. Because some people are in environments that are verbally toxic. So you might be a 17, 18-year-old kid, 19, 20-year-old kid. You want to do something, but you stay at home with your folks. And all of them just saying, nah, that's not going to work. You need to focus on this. That's not going to work. Sometimes you need that constructive criticism, but a lot of times it's with everything you want to do. Say if you want to be a content creator, no, that's not work. Say if you want to be a nurse, no, that ain't work. Say if you want to be a doctor, dentist, whatever. Mechanic, engineer. Every time you want to do something, you hearing these verbal toxic words, spirits entering into you from people outside forces, talking it to you. And you don't even understand that the environment you're in, it'll affect you. That's why people are called the products of their environment. You don't want to, if you want to be a part of an environment that can grow, there's steady growth in it. That's another reason why you got to quit that job too. Let's go hark on that right quick. It ain't no growth in it. You can't move up to exec. This job is a dead-end job. Some job, it's not even worth for you to even be putting in this back-breaking work just to make ends meet. And all you're doing is just keeping yourself, the more years go on, keeping yourself in that trap. And you know you got bigger dreams. Stuff ends that if it's a dead end to it, we don't want to do it. If it's a dead end to it, we don't want to do it. We want constant growth. We want to break constant molds. That's why I like this platform, YouTube. It's constant growth to it. It don't even matter if you're growing that way or growing this way. Either way, you're going to steady do just like the stock market. You're going to go up. You might be doing this, and you might get that dip right here for a little while. Then you start coming with that fire again. Then you start doing this. Then you dip down again. Then you start doing it. But each way, you're moving constant forward and upwards. That's why we got to understand that when it comes to our goals or to things that we really want to achieve, we can't let nothing or nobody get in the way or stay in the way. Maybe they got in the way for a little season. Maybe it was some things you need to learn right there in this season. But we ain't gonna stay in this season forever though, G. Are we? No. Because why? It ain't worth it. You just gonna be the dead end spot just like everybody else. We don't wanna be at a dead end. We wanna bust that dead end and make another road. And keep making other roads. Keep making other roads. Just getting bigger and better and bigger and better. Life moves pretty fast. It moves at the same pace every day, but it does, the years just shoot past. Think about this year, we're already at the end of it. And you're still in this dead end spot. You're still standing in the dead end spot. Not forever. Forever is a long time. We don't want to be there. We don't want to be at a dead end. Maybe you got to be at it right now. But eventually, you got to open your mind and be like, okay, where I'm at, this is what I'm worth. This is not what I want to be worth forever. So if I want to be worth this forever, I got to do something different. But so many people get to the point where they're comfortable and they don't want to do nothing different. They don't want to do nothing different because you get used to it. Comfortability is the thief of all joy. When you're in a dead end spot. When you get comfortable being in a dead end, you're going to stay there. You trick yourself into thinking that you're really happy. You're going to trick yourself into thinking that this is all there's to it, when there's more out there. You see it every day. All you have to do is just drive or walk. It's always something better getting built every single day. They bring out an iPhone every year. Someone is manufacturing the new iPhone right now, working on it, thinking about the design, thinking about what's going to be on it. Something new and something better can happen for you every single day. But if you're at this dead end spot, you don't realize that you're going to stay there. And all you're going to know is the dead end. So why you can't know something better? What's wrong with knowing better? So many people don't want to know better. So many people just want to sit around and blame and talk about the situation forever, as if anything that you did that happened prior is going to change. It's still there. It's set in stone forever. But your future don't have to be set in stone at that dead end forever. That's why I told y'all, I don't know if I uploaded that video or not. Probably, I think I did in the last video, when Sinful was like, the now is more important. The now determines every single day what you're doing right now. So if you're at the dead end right now, and you're staying at the dead end, the dead end gonna be right here from 2022 to 2029. If you stay right there. But if you move forward a little bit, you're gonna get From here to 2022 and 2029, you're going to get some distance away from that dead end. And you're going to get closer and closer to what you really want to do, what you really want to have, what's really more important. But you got to open your eyes and see that and understand that. Understanding is the best thing in the world. You got to comprehend it. I don't know if this video was all over the place, but if there was some messages on this video that made some sense to you, like I said, it's not a specific topic or anything I want on the video. Just a quick life update. Just a quick message that I have for y'all. I love y'all. Shalom.